Hey, it's Mike from Craft Beer Storm, and it's Friday, and this is your Craft Brew News, where we bring in the beer news of the week. And here we go. First story. Receiver reaches agreement to sell DME Group's main business. DME made awesome equipment, brewing equipment. I think they're going to be still alive. You know, we have somebody coming in. So court-appointed receiver Alvarez and Marsal filed a report Thursday saying that it had reached an agreement to sell financially troubled Canadian brewing equipment manufacturer DME Group's manufacturing and fabrication headquarters in Charlottetown. According to the receiver's second report filed with the Superior Court of Prince Edward Island, Alvarez and Marsal said it executed a purchase agreement with CIMC Enric Tank and Process Limited on February 13th. And now the receiver is asking the court to approve the sale. According to CIMC's website, the company is one of the largest suppliers for the beverages and liquid food industries, with operations around the globe. So this is a big company taking over the DME site. And Alvarez and Marsal said CIMC plans to continue the DME Group's operations in Charlottetown, employ a majority of the employees currently working at the facility, and potentially rehire others. So this is positive news for DME. DME will live on. They made awesome equipment. Unfortunately, I believe they bought another company, and that was their downfall, which is unfortunate. You know, they got affected. But that's great that a company stepped in, and now those people that are in the area. I mean, I guess there's not many businesses, not too many, I guess, in Prince Edward Island. It could be, I don't know, but it seems like DME was employing a lot of people, but now hopefully they'll keep their jobs, which is awesome. Okay, next story. Backlash over Boston beer gardens. This is a ridiculous story. A pair of Massachusetts lawmakers are attempting to rein in Boston's popular outdoor beer gardens. Why would they do this? There's got to be a reason. Let's figure this out. Driven by the Massachusetts Restaurant Association. Aha! State Senators Ed Kennedy, who's a Democrat, and Nick Collins, who's another Democrat, are sponsoring the bill that would prevent any person or company from obtaining more than 14 one-day licenses a year. Beer companies such as Trillium and Wachusett, among others, have used those licenses to operate outdoor beer gardens from the spring to the fall. I mean, you know, why would they want to do something productive like that? You know, have beer outside. It's a beautiful day. Have a beer garden. Why would you want to do anything like that? That's, you know, that's terrible. It's the Restaurant Association. There you go. Currently, the law allows applicants to obtain up to 30 one-day licenses. However, beer companies have used this loophole that allows multiple applicants to request licenses on their behalf. Last year, the city issued 82 one-day licenses, up from 39 in 2017, the Globe reported. Speaking to the Globe, Massachusetts Restaurant Association President and CEO Bob Luz said the law is being abused to the detriment of its organization's members. All right, guys, come on. You have restaurants. It's indoors. Your restaurants are not going to be affected. They're just having beer gardens. They're just trying to do something outside for the public on a beautiful day and have beer in a beer garden. What is wrong with that? Okay, your restaurants will be fine. So stop crying. Anyway. The state's brewers have said that they're willing to work with lawmakers to evolve the law. And that's what should happen. You know, get together instead of putting these, lobbies out there and lobbying these Democrats or politicians. And, come on, give me a break. Meanwhile, Notch Brewing's founder, Chris Loring, pointed out the bill as written wouldn't just hurt craft brewers, but it would also affect the nonprofits that rely on one-day licenses. Right. They get these one-day licenses to raise money for nonprofits. I mean, what's the problem with that? I don't know. There's my opinion. Take it as you wish. Jim Cook responds to the controversy. And what is the controversy? It's been nearly 2 weeks since Anheuser-Busch launched its Bud Light Super Bowl ads pointing out Miller Coors' use of corn syrup in its flagship Miller Lite and Coors Light offerings, and upsetting corn farmers. Whoa. Now, Boston Beer Company founder Jim Koch has trudged into the cornfield with a blog post on his website titled Controversy Deja Vu. Cook wrote, it's like McDonald's and Burger King arguing about grilling versus broiling their burgers. He wrote, who cares? Fast food is still fast food. Cook also predicted that the next phase of the AB fight with Miller Coors would be either the latter's use of hop extract or an attack on imports, such as Corona and Modelo, which use the same industrial brewing techniques and ingredients. And Cook also wrote, how safe is the quality, image, and premium price point imported beers if drinkers realize that their fancy upscale image hides less expensive ingredients and industrial brewing practices, just as happened in 1986. Apparently this happened before in 1986. So the big guys are just shooting over the bow towards each other, and we're just laughing. So there you go. Jim Cook's getting involved. He's a good guy, though. I met him before. He's an awesome guy. And Jim, I got to get you on the podcast. All right, we got to figure this out. Drizzly partners with BevMo in California. So the Boston-based on-demand alcohol delivery company Drizzly is expanding its reach in California with a new partnership with retailer BevMo, according to a press release. BevMo has 166 beer, wine, and liquor stores on the West Coast. So they have a lot of liquor stores out there. The deal will make Drizzly's 60-minute delivery service available in 45 of BevMo's stores, including those in the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, Los Angeles, and San Diego. So Drizzly's getting out there. And in addition, with the addition of BevMo, Drizzly now partners with more than 1,000 retail locations in more than 100 cities across North America. The company recently secured a $34.5 million as part of a Series C funding round. So Drizzly is kicking butt. They're out there, and hopefully this trends towards the distribution of beer directly to the consumer. I've read some stuff out there. I think the big guys are trying to do this too. They're trying to bypass the distributors, which is not good for them, but it's good for the consumer. So we will see what happens, but it should be on demand. Look, Amazon, you can go on, order whatever you want. You want some skis, pick your skis out. They deliver it to your door. Go onto a website. No restrictions. These states are too much. I don't know. I'm very opinionated today, as you can see. But states are too much. I mean, it's tax for them. I mean, what's the problem? They're going to get tax. It's income for the state, which flows to the people, hopefully. So, that's the story with Drizzly and BevMo in California. And that is our craft brew news for today. We have some ridiculous stories. People are just doing, stupid things. We got some positive stuff, DME. It's awesome. And we got people laughing at each other, which is entertaining. Okay, so that is our craft brew news for Friday. If you like what we're doing, if you like our podcast, please go on to iTunes, subscribe, give us a rating, give us a review, tell a friend, tell 10 friends. We're 10X here, as I mentioned. By the way, I'm running the New York City Marathon, and I am doing it through the American Cancer Society, and I have to raise $3,200, so I figure I might as well 10X that. So I'm trying to raise $32,000 for the American Cancer Society. So it's a great benefit, and I bet you I can't get a permit in Boston to have a beer garden to raise some money for that. I don't know, Boston, what's going on. But anyway, stay tuned for that. I appreciate it if you can donate what you can. It's a great cause. I found out one of my other relatives is sick with leukemia, which is horrible news. I had an aunt who died of it. I had a cousin. He was 16. He died of cancer. It's horrible stuff. And anything that I can do or anybody can do to, promote the cure, right? Let's find the cure for this thing. It's horrible. So that's my story for today, boys and girls. I hope you were entertained, and we will talk to you Monday. Okay? Take care.